Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo June 27, 2023. You could be feeling quite insecure about yourself and your relationships today. The cosmic weather of the moment that you are facing will certainly not be your favorite. As Mercury, the cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, parts ways from a catfight with a disgruntled Neptune, no one will be thinking clearly. Refrain from making agreements today, and don't impulsively rush forward into discussions. Consider how you can breathe through your anxiety. If you're having fears or issues in your relationships today, it may all quite literally be in your head. Shake it off. What do you need? It might be time to open up the conversation of where your professional journey could go when Mercury in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces. Your daily work operations and routine might feel a little fuzzy, especially if you are unsure about what you are working towards in your overall career path. So, this square might be the time to address your long-term ventures, goals, and ambitions for your career path. But you may also need to address what you could do differently to progress in your professional journey. As much as a friendly aspect between the Sun and the asteroid Juno in their early days in your career sector and the South Node in your income sector and the Moon's friendly aspect to the North Node and planets in your financial sector has boosted your confidence and awareness on both sides of the financial fence, it is the timing that is significant. With the lunar nodes in their final weeks in your two money houses, this is helping in their mission to balance money coming in and money going out. Personal growth comes in many forms and packages, and sometimes the most challenging thing we can do is ask ourselves what we would really like to see change in our personal habits. Whether it's brushing your teeth more often or giving up alcohol for a period of time, there are things you will automatically think of when you ask yourself the question seriously. Don't be afraid to take steps to improve your manners or physical appearance. It's a healthy conscience that wants to fit in and look good. With all that has been happening in your life lately, this day is a great one to spend some time with yourself. You may be asking why about a lot of things that have been occurring. Take the time to sit back and reflect on the experiences that have brought you to where you are right now on this contemplative day of your own essence. By giving serious thought to the chain of events, you may find the answers to the questions you have been asking. 5 days after the dwarf planet Ceres returned to Libra to resume her deep dive into your needs and priorities, the Moon returns with the chance that this brings every 4 weeks to check in. This will make those needs and priorities more transparent while making it easier to listen to your intuition, instincts, and imagination. Meanwhile, as the Sun and the asteroid Juno settle into your career sector, Mercury is urging you to make the most of his last full day in an adventurous part of your chart. Especially when it comes to turning your bucket list into a game plan or resolutions. While the last few days have seen not only the Moon, but Mars move into a friendly aspect to Chiron, the planet of healing in your relationships sector, today the focus starts to shift more towards your own needs. Just 5 days after the dwarf planet Ceres returned to Libra to resume her deep dive into your own needs and priorities, the Moon returns to make this more transparent, and especially in terms of a balance between them and your relationship needs. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the celestial dance of Pluto retrograde creates challenging squares with the nodes of destiny, indicating that significant shifts and unexpected events may unfold. Brace yourself, for these situations could unravel in a dramatic and unforeseen manner. Be attentive to the stories circulating at your workplace, particularly those involving your boss or other figures of authority. The information that comes to light could be truly shocking, potentially altering your perspective on the situation for an extended period. Fortunately, your radiant and exuberant outlook is adored by those around you. People are drawn to your cheerful demeanor, making you feel at ease in their presence, as if you were old friends. Your genuine interest in others' lives brings you immense satisfaction, especially when you see the joy on their faces. It is advisable to nurture your connections and maintain as many contacts as possible. You never know what remarkable outcomes may emerge from these relationships. It is important to acknowledge that you may not always feel entirely positive about yourself, and that's okay. Accepting this responsibility allows you to navigate your emotions with grace. Do not fret if you find it challenging to keep up with others or notice a slight decrease in your stamina. Instead of pushing yourself excessively and risking fatigue, pay attention to the signals your body sends you. Take short rests when needed, as it is more beneficial in the long run. Now is an opportune time to indulge in some well-deserved retail therapy. Treat yourself to something nice, but rather than splurging on a single item, consider investing your money wisely. Take advantage of the advice and honesty offered by the people around you. Whether you plan to make a small purchase or embark on a significant financial endeavor, rest assured that you cannot lose, even if you end up spending more than your usual budget. As the friendly alignment between the asteroid Juno and the South Node in your financial sector reaches its peak, the Moon concludes its visit to your work sector, where it has formed a harmonious connection with the North Node and the planets residing in your income sector. This synchronous interplay of cosmic energies has facilitated a boost in confidence and heightened awareness on both sides of the financial spectrum, without triggering any conflicts or rivalries. As you enter the final 3 weeks of the lunar node's presence in your two money houses, a newfound sense of assurance and enlightenment is likely to emerge. The Moon's affable interaction with the North Node in your income sector during its journey through your work sector in recent days, combined with the Sun's friendly alignment with the South Node in your financial sector, fosters a greater ability to comprehend and appreciate both aspects of your financial situation. These celestial influences pave the way for a balanced approach as you near the end of an 18-month mission to harmonize the inflow and outflow of money. In the current phase, you may find a lack of motivation and initiative, resulting in minimal productivity. Instead of becoming overly frustrated, it would be wise to wait until you regain your customary drive and capability to take action. If feasible, allocate some time for yourself and wholeheartedly devote it to your personal needs. Embrace the value of engaging in activities that involve doing nothing, allowing yourself complete freedom and liberation.